Hey, once again, this is Jony Cinco. Thank you very much. Always out here. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is click like and subscribe to Jony Cinco. Thank you very much again, once again, always for tuning in. Click like and subscribe. So what is it about, right? What is it that got us here? What is it that what is it that we're doing? You know what I'm saying? People are gonna ask that question. What are you doing? Why did it take you that long? Why? You know, why? You know, forget about all that. All right, forget about this whole why and how you do it, why you do it that way, why you're doing it that way. Guess what? You're doing that way because that's what it takes for you to be successful. So people are always gonna question why are you doing it like this? You know, why are you working out every day? You know, why are you working out, 4 times a week? Why is you working out 3 times a week? Why are you writing, once a day? Why are you writing 2 times a day? Why are why there's always gonna be other people with opinions on what you're doing and how you can do it better. And sometimes we want to sit down, listen, okay, hey, cool. If it's a bad criticism or positive criticism, you write it down. Okay, too easy. Or you take that mental note, or you get on your phone and you check, you type it on your notes, or you write it on your computer, whatever the case may be. Hey, thank you very much for being, interested in what I'm doing. And that's it. There's no need to block what they're saying. There might be an easier way, there might be a softer way, but at the end of the day, it's your path, right? It's your goals, it's how you're setting it for yourself. So if it takes you a little longer, hey, that's all right. If it took you a little quicker, guess what? Hey, good to go. But at the end of the day, it's your path, it's your journey. And so don't let anybody, as you're getting closer to your goals, grinding towards your goals, whatever the successes are, don't let anybody bring you down. And again, once you get back to it, right? Once you get it, and once you're grinding, and once you're setting those goals up, and once you get into that point where you want to be at, you're gonna find that. You're gonna find people criticizing, good and positive. Good criticism and bad criticism. But what I ask of you always is just keep grinding, right? And it's gonna be your story. And at the end of the day, if you find yourself, when you read a book, when you read a blog, when you see a blog, when you read a blog, when you see these comments, and there might be an easier way to do things, right? But you're always trying to, find and better yourself. And it takes study, it takes time, it takes that moment of reading. So again, or studying, or looking at somebody that you believe that done right, that done right, and that's it. Write it down, jot it down. Sometimes, we need all that. We need all this different, information that's given to us. Again, goes back to, there might be those 2-3 words we needed to hear today to keep grinding. But at the end of the day, it's about you. It's about you being the best version of you for yourself, and not for me, again, not for your family. Even though they all, we all, are happy for you, it's about you. It's about you being the best version of you, and I believe in you. So thank you very much. Always, keep on grinding. Click like and subscribe in this, because again, I want to see your progress. I want to see what is it that your goal was, and how you little by little chipped away at that goal and you got there, right? Because again, I can tell you, per personal experience, it's chipping away at things. It's getting better at things. It's getting up every day. It's setting up those consistencies, setting up those routines. And every time those goals I set for myself, and I seen that I was able to accomplish, I was glad at it. I was glad at the fact that I was able to get there. And then my path and my story was my story. So I can tell you personal experience, that's how it's been for me, and I'm sure it's going to be there for you. And if it took you harder, took you less time, whatever the case may be, you're going to thank yourself. So once again, this is Jony Cinco, always believing in you. Keep grinding, keep getting after it. This is Jony Cinco. Peace.